Whoa, what a shit show we had this weekend at the box office. What's up, everybody? I'm Clevey, and welcome to another edition of Box Office Blacguy, brought to you by the iBurgers podcast. Got your top 5 for you this week. Starting with number 5, we had Sinister 2. Now, it's the second week out, I believe. Sinister 2's rolling a little bit slow, only bringing in $4.6 million this week. Next up, in number 4, we had the Owen Wilson thriller about going overseas and getting trapped in a coup, and they have to try to get out of it. That came in at number 4 this week, guys, and it only brought in about $8.1 million. The same as Mission Impossible, which is our number 3 this weekend. Guys, Mission Impossible is kicking ass. I haven't gotten a chance to go see it yet, but everybody's saying real good things about it, and it's still sticking in the top 5 even since its 5th week out. So there's got to be something awesome about that, right? Number 2, we have War Room. Don't know what it is. I know it's about church, or a faith-based movie, in the vein of like The God's Not Dead, or that little kid that died and saw heaven. But I mean, this came in, number 2 came out of nowhere. I haven't even seen a preview for this thing. Hit number 2 at the box office, bringing in $11.3 million, but not enough to take out the current king, which is Straight Outta Compton, sticking it at your number 1 spot. NWA and the gang rolled in and pulled in another $13.1 million to remain in the number 1 seat. Yeah, this weekend, when your number 1 is, highest movie is $13 million. That's not a big weekend, especially with a lot of the movies that are coming out. So we'll see if they can hang in there again. See if Straight Outta Compton can stick number 1 again. The only real thing I think it has going up against it next week is The Transporter Refueled, where a guy that's not Jason Statham drives around in an Audi and gets into shenanigans. So we'll see how that pans out for him. Maybe he'll bump him out of the top spot. I don't know. You don't know. We'll have to see next week. No water cooler today, guys. This weekend, the movie world was stunned when we heard about the passing of an iconic guy, Wes Craven. I got fond memories of my mom taking me and my brother out to Blockbuster, the brick and mortar stores where you actually rented movies. And she would give us like full reign to do like these horror weekends, and we'd rent about 4 or 5 movies, and no horror director came home more than Wes Craven did. Especially, one of my personal favorites, The People Under the Stairs. So real good memories and things like that. So we don't have a bunch of movie news today. We just did want to take a second and remember our fallen film giant. Wesley Earl Craven was born August 2nd, 1939. He's a director, a writer, producer, and actor known for his work on horror films, particularly slasher films. Craven reinvented the horror genre in 1984 with the classic Nightmare on Elm Street, which he wrote and directed, featuring Freddy Krueger, who is arguably the most iconic horror character of all time. Craven also directed all 4 films in the Scream franchise and co-created the Ghostface character. His epic career spawned other films that included The Hills Have Eyes, The Last House on the Left, Red Eye, and My Soul to Take. Craven had an eye for discovering talent. He gave Johnny Depp his first role in Nightmare on Elm Street. He cast Sharon Stone in her first starring role in A Deadly Blessing, and gave Bruce Willis his first feature role in an episode of Twilight Zone back in the 1980s. His career spans over 40 projects, ranging from 1972 up to the most recent 2015 MTV Scream adaptation. Wes lost his battle with brain cancer yesterday, August 30th. He was 76 years old. A true pioneer and a master of horror. And Godspeed, sir. You will be missed. So that's going to do it for us this week, guys. Why don't you go down in the comment section below, tell me some of your favorite Wes Craven movies or memories or what have you. Don't forget to click subscribe. And also, guys, don't forget to check out the Eye Boogers podcast every week, where we get down and talk about craptastic movies that we watch so you don't have to. Last show we did The Holy Pale, the Garbage Pail Kid movie. In light of what happened this weekend, maybe we'll hit up a Wes Craven flick or something like that. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching, listening, and we'll see you next week and talk about some more movie news, guys. Peace out.